I get tired of seeing a snap, a Facebook post, you sharing something. That's not enough.
It's not doing enough at all.
That's really not doing nothing. Like, we as a community need to come together and figure this out. Like, this is our community. Like, how many more deaths is this going to take for us to really come together? Like, stop expecting somebody else to do it. Just different critiques that I've heard people say, like, even from my family, like, oh, Obama not doing this, Rom's not doing this, that, and that. It's like, we don't need a leader to step in and do for us when we can do for ourselves. Right. We don't need somebody else. We need to be the people that stand up and do that. So I get mad more so about the after effect. Mm-hmm. But then again, I'm like, we have to find a way to channel that energy, because otherwise this is going to keep happening. And it's like, oh, I'll just move. And it's like, that's still not going to stop anything.
That's what everyone wants to know. How can individuals stop the violence or decrease it? What do you think are the people who are committing these crimes? What do you think they could do to decrease some of the violence that's going on?
As citizens of Chicago, I think we really need to hold the people that we elect accountable. I think that when it comes time for elections, like as far as aldermen, city councilmen and stuff like that, I don't feel like people tend to pay a lot more attention to presidential election. And I think when it comes to stuff like that, we really need to pay attention to the type of people that we're putting in our office and our communities. I also think that in doing that, this is more of like, I guess, a long-term goal in a sense. Having more people go into policy or something where they can come back and change the education system. Because I feel like it all really comes back to education and it comes back to economics. And I think one of the simplest things is just to recognize each other, not as strangers, but as like a brother, as a sister. Protect each other, like hold each other accountable. People who've killed a person, it's like, oh, free my man Mook or whoever the case may be. I'm like, no, Mook just killed like 3 people. Mook need to go in prison. Like, he needs to be held accountable for his actions, because that type of behavior shouldn't be accepted. It's like, nah, you need to hold your bro accountable, because he's killing off our community,
Like, when it comes to the people that kill people or, do crimes that's very violent to people, I honestly think that they don't have the same mindset as the average person.
Right.
And I'm saying that because if you can just kill someone and act like it never happened, or it doesn't affect you, what you just did to someone, knowing that that's someone's son or daughter, then something is just not right with you. We're from Chicago, so we see a lot of people around our age, 21 years old, 18, 16, 15, even younger, that's killing people, getting charged with first degree murder. Like, they doing all of this, and a lot of the problems are they don't know how to resolve a conflict.
True.
Like, they don't know if someone step on their shoes, they gotta turn up. They gotta fight. They gotta prove. They want their respect.
Exactly.
And they willing to do something to do something in a total time of 30 seconds or a minute and face 25 years just for 30 seconds to 1 minute, all over a shoe or something else you can buy. And it's like, I think that's one problem. If teens or the people that's committing these crimes in Chicago, if they can learn how to problem solve, get into a conflict, okay, it's not that serious, I'm just gonna leave it alone. And I also like the point you said, like, about being brothers and sisters, like looking at each other like that, because a lot of people don't do that in Chicago. Like you said, it's all about every man is for themselves. It's all about me and mine. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to get over on someone. It's not a lot of friendly people that's willing to help you out. If you would like to listen to more episodes of Lift Every Voice, you can go to soundcloud.com/liftevery1voice, and you can find all the episodes of my podcast there. I would like to say thank you for listening to this episode, and make sure you stay tuned for more episodes. Thank you.